For all the rock and roll, all the Hollywood glitter, all the corporate cash around this inauguration, there are the real folks as well, the people who worked hard to get Bill Clinton to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and 53 of them have special standing. Tonight, one of those gets special attention from NBC's Mike Betcher.
Like most fairy tales, this one begins in Europe, where once upon a time, a little stuffed pasta called a pierogi was invented.
There you go. Enjoy your meal. Take it easy.
And centuries later, in America, Mary Poldrui had a dream. And with the pierogi recipe, she did open a restaurant and became the master of her own affairs.
White potato, that's fine.
Then one day, a prince, well, a governor, who would be king, actually president, came to her place in Parma, Ohio, and tasted the pierogi. And he liked it.
Who ate the most?
Bill.
He liked the pierogies and Mary so much that he summoned her and her fiancé to his coronation. Cinderella had made it to the ball.
They would never believe it. I'm a tomboy at heart, so. Is this incredible or what?
Mary Poldrui is one of the 50 faces of hope, Americans who impressed Clinton during his campaign and who are the guest of the president-elect during the inauguration.
What was it about you?
I think it's the average American. Parma is probably the average middle-class America.
With the pink flamingos and the lawn.
The pink flamingos and the White Sox, right. But I just represent an average person who has an idea and had to go from the ground up to build a company.
She hadn't voted since she was 18, but she voted this time. Mary and a disinterested generation had become interested.
Hello, President Clinton, Vice President Gore. Please continue to help small business become big business. And the environment is priority one. Nothing else will matter if we're not here.
On the inauguration's wall of hope, this face of hope left her message. Mary and the 50 faces of hope were honored by their new president today. But this American fairy tale is unfinished.
I feel like Cinderella, so I'm waiting for everybody to turn back into mice and pumpkins any minute now.
Happily ever after is easier written than accomplished. Mike Betcher, NBC News, Washington.
That's Nightly News for this Monday night, the beginning of inaugural week in Washington. I'm Tom Brokaw. Nightly News will be here all week long. Also, the Today program, of course, as we continue our special coverage of this big week for Bill and Hillary Clinton and the American people.